We've done our part. How could you not want to partner with somebody that has a guy wearing a sombrero, winning all the money, that has a reputation for killing people? I mean, isn't that perfect? That's exactly what everyone wants. To me, it sounds like it.
We might have to get him some black chips just so he doesn't have so many out there.
He might have to put the chips in his sombrero. Thank you for everyone that's been following tonight. It means a ton. Do you want to give everyone your Twitter handle? People are asking.
Oh, sure. It's at Mostly Harmless, no vowels.
Like, it's not Mostly Harmless, no vowels. It's spelled Mostly Harmless without vowels.
With no vowels, yes.
So you're going to have to use your brain a tidbit to find it, but it's out there.
I was real excited about picking up a lot of Twitter followers the last couple weeks. Till most of them have been trying to sell me sports betting tips and jewelry.
I know them. I've had one guy follow me like 3 times, so I'm not sure if he follows me, unfollows me, and refollows me every other day or what his deal is, but... Pickleman just said, Rick makes onions cry. That is a true statement.
Well, everybody's got a little something here.
Problem is, no one has a big something.
Dan with the best hand lets it go. Oh, Rajiv raised to 50. I didn't know that.
Rajiv came. He's playing a game tonight. Nice hand for Rajiv.
I thought Tammy might ship it there. She looked like she was ready to.
Yeah, I'll give Rajiv the golf clap on that one. Well played. So we'll just stay quiet for a second. Let's just listen to the table chatter.
Is there any?
I think, yeah. If you listen really close, I think you can hear it.
Now.
Wow. Every time you look up, it's just kings everywhere.
I don't think I've seen kings in like a month and a half, and these guys get them every other hand at this table.
I've actually had kings last night twice, and both times they lost to the nut flush on the flop. Disgusting. What do you think?
Yeah, he's letting it go. Yeah.
He was a kind and gentle man.
Just gets kings. Just gets kings and 3 bets and just, wins the monies. So Chris is up about $1.21. Maverick's up over 3.5. Tammy's stuck a bunch. Brandon's stuck about $1.12 or so. I think Dan's stuck, looks like about 80-ish.
Yeah, a little under 100.
I think Alan's still hovering right about even. Oh, someone just spoiled. Some of the table has spoiled our sweet in the pot. If you guys heard that, hopefully you didn't.
That's ridiculous. 2 to go.
I brought a special little sweet in the pot treat tonight, so we'll get that going real soon here.
All for our dedicated fans. What? No one has kings this hand? I don't even understand.
Oh, we got 3 aces out there.
And royal flush
3
out there.
threes. And Sudadan flops top pair.
8.
I don't think he's going to get any action here.
I don't see any static. Scoop a loop from my main man Dan.
That's it. Win the little ones, lose the big ones.
Yeah, there are technically 2 open seats at our table, but we feel that playing 8-handed just drives the action a little bit better than 10-handed. 10-handed, I feel like people have to play a little bit too nitty. It was, I don't know. 9-handed's okay. I prefer, I mean, if I'm going to play cat, I would play 6-handed. That's my favorite. I think I have a better chance to capitalize on my opponent's inability to adjust to 6-handed versus my my idea of how I want to play it. So I preferred the less people, more fun for me. That's why we play 8-handed, because I guess I had to say it.
Call.
Here comes Maverick again.
Well, every time. It's like you are. I had no idea what you.
Brandon getting a little fed up with his blind getting raised.
He doesn't mean that. I'll donate a couple more to your phone. I appreciate it.
He's already talking about how he's just donating. He's like, you know what, Mav, here you go. Here's a couple bucks. I'm just going to throw it in your stack now. Timmy limp calls with the queen 6.
She get top pair. Here it goes.
So I don't know if Rick would have c-bet this hand, but I'm fairly sure that Timmy could have made more money by checking here. But I'm fairly sure
Well, she may have gotten Brandon to bet the turn with second pair if she checks there. Of course, she may have given him a card to both of them a card to beat her too. Looks like we're gonna sweeten the pot here. We've got some Boston cream pie.
Hey, buddy!
From Just Desserts.
I'm just waiting for the chat to erupt. Oh, them cream pies. Those look delicious. And cream pie actually licked each one to give a nice little extra essence for everybody that takes a bite of one later on.
Yeah, that's what I did to him.
Whoa! Are you crazy?
Cream pie. Kapuya.
12. Call. I would definitely.
I'm not sure if Maverick thought he had 7 deuce there or not.
I mean, he figures he can't lose. I think that last hand was the first time that that he lost a pot.
Yeah.
So we did notice this hand though that Chris is getting a little
and
Can we have her first? Can we have her first? She's not shoving this time.
Chris gonna. Oh, he bets 30 into it. Oh, look at all the Hollywooding. Look at all the Hollywooding.
Yeah, I was gonna say actually I think I like a shove here more than a flat. I think a flat looks super fishy, not fishy, but super like just goofy. Like what is she calling with?
What's up, Tammy?
Play fast.
Tammy, did I mention I was rooting for you?
What's up? I don't think I like Boston cream. Help
What year she said?
What?
yourself.
And I don't know if she's gonna be invited back over a statement like that.
Oh.
Anyway, what I was saying though was I like her playing it fast because if she is flats,
Yeah, it's
it
real
just
obvious.
looks super wonky. Like what? I mean, Rajiv wasted. I think.
Wow. I think he's
Whoa.
eating a wrapper, isn't he?
I think so. Dana says he's putting it in his pocket. He's gonna put a little cream pie in his pocket. Shot like chip counts. Wow,
Looks like
Rajiv
just
didn't
eating
taste it?
He just ate the top.
Just tops only.
Yeah,
Wow.
ate the muffin top.
Taking a top off.
Oh, it's really good.
It's a good band name. Ate the muffin top.
Leaving the stump.
Inside there is this.
Golly.
Boston cream.
How to recover from that?
Boston.
Eating the muffin top and just leaving the stump. That's just nutsies.
All right, Mike raises with jacks. Maverick calls with Jack 10 suited.
I'm trying to think what pairs we haven't had yet. 6s and 7s, I think.
Yeah, I think we'll see Dan call here. And Brandon lets it go with ace 10.
Good fold. Down here stuck, ace 10 looks
Yeah.
pretty awesome.
3 players.
Not much anything here for anybody.
Jack's got to be feel pretty happy right about now. He's just trying to calculate how much can I bet to get at least one caller here.
I think that's too much.
40.
So what I'm starting to understand about Mike here, he bets a lot on these kind of wet boards here. You know, these straight draw possibilities, flush draw possibilities.
Verbal folding.
And I wonder if he could get away with betting less with the same results.
Right.
Because, you know, you don't really want to get check raised in a spot like that just because someone just calling behind looks like they have one of those pairs for flop set or some sort of goofy straight or
A straight draw, flush draw kind of hand.
semi bluff, you know,
Yeah.
ace high flush draws.
Big blind. Live straddle. You got that phone? Yes, sir.
The straddle is on. Let's see if Rick picks up aces again in the straddle.
Go live straddle.
Seriously. The only guy straddling at the table just picks up the good goods.
20.
Chris with jacks this time.
Wow. Jacks and kings just lighting at the table right now.
Winner.
We haven't had too many of them tonight. Raise and take it.
Does Tammy's making a little bit of a comeback? I think she's probably in for 400 total, something like that. If I had to guess.
Live straddle. Fighter girl.
Mark, absent players.
People are asking if we can give Rajiv another muffin. Oh, they want to see it again.
Yeah, he destroyed that, didn't he?
Oh, just. I didn't see the first bite,
Go live straddle.
but I mean I feel like
I
it
think
was
it
just
was the whole
straight
top.
and hail.
Yeah.
Yeah, he doesn't get it for the jack like that. Bad read. Did you play that tournament? How was it? Was it the first 30 tournament? Very good. 5.
Surprisingly.
Yeah.
Dan makes it 5 with 6-2 of clubs, which is the exact hand I went crazy with the other day.
Uh-oh. So it's already haunting you.
Option. Going up. 25.
Rajiv's on a sugar rush.
He makes it 25, huh, with the king 8.
So the strudel must be on again. I wish we had like a thing to put. This says small blind, big blind straddle, but. So, do you think Dana's had like a lapse there? He goes, "Oh, I see suited cards. So I got a rocket." I'm glad you guys were like watching so intently how Rajiv ate that cream pie there. Yes, this is a 1-2 500 cap, 200 min. I think right now I'd probably eat the muffin the same way. Why am I calling it a muffin? The cream pie.
Because I said muffin top when he ate the top of it.
Is that what it is? We've got
Yeah,
muffin tops
yeah.
on the brain.
good, Paul? Huh? Yeah, I saw that.
I feel like I should have wore a tank top today in celebration. Tank top and flip flops. That's how you celebrate Cinco de Mayo, right?
Or wear a wife beater with your shirt only button the top button.
Oh my god.
4 players.
A lot of limping here. Maverick flops top pair.
Check.
Sure. Where's the flop at? As I say, those percentages are not correct. Now they're back to
Alan's
normal.
got second pair.
People have to just be so annoyed with Mav right now.
I know if he raises Brandon's blind one more time, I think Brandon's just going to shove it.
I'm actually kind of rooting for Brandon. I kind of, I'm sure he was really looking forward to getting on the table.
Yeah, he's a lot of fun when he gets some chips.
Right.
Went check on turn, huh?
Yes, it did.
So is Maverick kind of... Everyone's just giving Alan a ton of credit. Or is this just a new school of poker? Like, you check turns to induce calls in river. It's actually twice we've seen that today. People checking top pair. I agree, Craig. Suited Dan does need to find some really good...
I think Mav's trying to see how fast he can double up. Surprised Dan hasn't put a straddle on. He likes to straddle quite a bit.
I think it's one of those things like if he was up, he would. But sometimes you're just not getting a whole lot of not getting the best cards. You just kind of feel like the poker gods hate you. I think it's hard to feel as frisky with the straddles and all that good stuff. Flatty will be in Vegas, or at least I will be, and some of our other crew members will be in Vegas, July 5th through the 12th or so.
3 players.
And if you want to hang out with us, I'm sure we'll be around.
And Tammy flops trips.
Too bad the pot is only $6. Ooh.
8.
Okay, well, I think I bet 5 beans, but that's okay. She's like, really? Finally? I have the good goods and no one wants to play with me?
Well, when you flop trips, usually nobody else is going to have much of
It's hard.
anything. Yeah.
Yeah, all you're really going to find are maybe some flush draws and straight draws.
And it's hard to win a big pot with them because they don't want to play them against a paired board most of the time.
True.
Were you in Arizona, you said? Yeah. Tucson or? Arizona. I think they all do.
Good luck, Flatty. Hope you ship it, man. As you can see, this hand is brought to you by Crush Live Poker by Bart Hansen. If you go to, I think we have a banner somewhere on our page. If you click it, you go in there and type in POA 10. You get a 1 month free subscription to Crush Live Poker. And our 2-5 game that we held here, let's say 4 weeks ago now, is actually on the page, and you can go check it out and hear all of Bart's analysis.
11.
And you will be better for it. Trust me.
Alan calls with second pair and a backdoor straight draw. And he picks up the open-ended straight.
a good start.
15.
Once Tammy's actually on the better side of top pair.
A 3 or 8 here would be hard to see.
Oh, check, check. So she, okay, interesting. I mean, I'm guessing she's probably a little gun shy as well. You know, you're on your second bullet. Last time you flopped top pair with the king, you were out kick. So having the king Dewey isn't the most fun in that spot, but she wins a little bit.
I was gonna say the last time she flopped top pair with the queen, she shipped it, but she had a lot less too.
True.
She had, I think she only had 60 behind. If I was Rick here, I'd raise it without even looking if it's folded to me.
Why not, right?
Oh, just to set him off.
Alan with the honeys. Some of them honeys. Ooh,
wow.
brother. Ooh, wee. What they say.
We might get it all in pre-flop.
I think the
here.
fuse is being lit, is what you're trying to say, right? The
I
fuse is
think-
being lit.
I think we might get it all in pre-flop here.
So 15 to 40.
Just calls with queens.
Oh, okay. Well, that's going to slow Tammy down quite a bit. Ooh, did Alan bet? Let me check.
No, he checked.
Okay.
And she's betting.
Somebody else must have dropped their cards or dropped their chips somewhere.
30. All in.
Another 100 or so to call, I believe. Yeah, 99.
She has 99 problems, that's for sure. And her hand is definitely one of them. How kind. What a gentleman. What a true gentleman. Alan showing his hand. People are just rooting against Tammy so hard.
That's mean.
I feel bad.
She's already been felted once, guys. Come on.
You know, she's just zigging when she should be zagging, and sometimes she just steps and just one of those happens. You know, just you gotta wipe your shoe in the grass to get out the pickle, man, coming at it. Do my rap career? I actually had $1 million idea today, and once I flesh it out a little bit, I will inform you guys of what it is. My fame will be untamed.
Tammy with 5s here.
Like, I know she plays a lot of like questionable hands, but she also gets like a lot of funky hands like this, and then the last hand, I mean, she's forced to play. It's just, it just doesn't work out her way very often.
She ought to just thank God though that Alan didn't repop it there, because she would have shipped it.
I think it would have got in pre had he put the fourth bet in.
Rajiv gives Tammy the call here. And he flops top pair.
Oh, she didn't see bet this time.
15.
A little surprising. But she does call. Let's see if Rajiv can get a little bit more value out of this hand here. Any of you guys in chat watch Parks and Rec? I just thought about Ron Swanson's Tammys. How it'd be funny if they are at the table too. We had 3 Tammys hanging out. I need a pork chop, I'll tell you that right now.
Rajiv battled it back. He's up over 100 now.
Good for him. I don't know how many more finals he has left. He has Tammy 3. Thank you, Pierre. Thank you for knowing what's up. That show is so stinking good.
I'm not sure if he's done or not.
Maybe he's skipping finals right now to come play on River City Poker.
Yeah, that'd be a bad idea, I think.
No way.
12 now.
Matt with another pretty darn good hand.
Rajiv coming in.
Absolutely, man. You're a good player. I don't want
Dan was tired of folding. Brandon still can't find anything to work with.
Alan makes a call with Queen Jack.
Four players.
I love the chat so much. You guys are the best.
And flops 2 pair. But Rajiv flops the nut straight with a straight flush draw.
911, what's the nature of your emergency?
Does he play this fast?
Problem is here, ma'am. Rajiv flopped the nuggets here. He's got the world with the redraw to the straight flush. Alan's problem is he flopped top 2 pair. Rick's got second pair. It's just a whole cluster down here. Send authorities as soon as you can.
Oh, he just called.
Heads up.
Dreams can come true.
Ooh.
Giving Alan a
Slightly
few
more equity.
outs.
Slightly more equity. But you know, the Queen of Hearts is dead. Is not an out because that would just be. I think it wouldn't be fitting if Rajiv hit our first straight flush.
Call.
Queen of Hearts for all the pain.
Check.
I thought it was dead.
100.
I think he bet 2. Oh, no, he didn't. And Alan's going to see the bad news there.
And Rajiv, click, 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 going up the hill. There's a genuine smile from Rajiv. We actually did talk to Alan before the game started. Talk to him how he kind of balances between playing tournament poker and cash game poker. So if we could cue that up and see what Alan had to say, that would be fantastic. All right, we have Alan here with us now. Alan plays a lot of tournament and cash games. So we're going to ask him, Alan, how do you play different in cash versus your tournament play?
5 to go live.
I like to think of it as I'm playing more hands in the cash game compared to the tournament. It might not always seem that way, that I'm being a little bit more picky in the tournaments. But when I play cash, I like to play more hands.
It's a little different when your tournament life is at stake versus, you know, if you want to, you can dig in your pocket as many times as you'd like.
Absolutely.
5 to go live strat. I will let the call.
All right, Rick's put the straddle on here.
I was going to say, we'll see if... Uh-oh. The 7 deuce has arrived. What? No.
What?
You may not approve of their methods.
I don't.
And Tammy picks up jacks here.
$25?
26.
6?
Change coming. 26, you said? Yes.
Is Dan going to flat again?
Call.
He flatted and then flatted the raise.
That is hysterical.
Let's see what kind of plans he's got with it.
Oh, brother.
Not good ones. Whatever it was, it's not good.
Well, I have a feeling Tammy and Alan are going to get in the middle,
Yeah,
though.
they could.
We have some sort of excitement.
All in.
And, oh, there was his plans.
Oh, good. Oh, good Lord. Oh, man. Oh, poo.
And Alan calls and Tammy calls.
Oh, poo.
Help me!
Oh, poo. Oh, my goodness.
It's always nice when you've got. And Alan makes the bigger flush.
Alan just a shipperoni. Oh, my goodness.
The tables have turned.
Like I said, that 7 deuce can get you in a lot of trouble.
Oh, I feel so bad for our buddy. Oh, goodness. That stings. That stings in the old rectal cavity.
Yeah, that's what I thought. He had plans for it, and it just backfired.
Alan won the hand. Alan won the hand. Queen eye flush, jack heart flush.
Wow. No, 7 deuces is not called. He called pre, but then he shipped it on the flop.
Yeah, he flatted the straddle. Tammy raised. He flat called her raise and shipped it when he flopped bottom pair.
Oh, goodness. What a hand.
Yeah, not your usual strategy for playing that hand there, but
I wonder if Dan's gonna continue to hang out if we're gonna get a new player.
actually I don't think he lost a whole lot. Neither one of them had much. They only had like 60 or 70.
That's what we call a silver lining, right?
Yeah.
How do you put another club up there? How do you think I felt about the diamond earlier with his 7 deuce? That gave him that.
This is a sick game, isn't it, Paul?
Yes, it is.
I'd have called you. You'd have had to do the diamond.
One of those things I question myself every day. Why do I put myself through it?
I did.
One chip.
Day shift. Needle in. Day shift just says, well played, Dan. GG. GG chips.
Well, if she doesn't flop a set and he doesn't flop an open-ended straight, it may have worked.
Yeah. More than likely. Possibly. Sort of. His opponents were 2 tough ones to get through.
Four players.
See, suited Dan with top pair, nobody with the flush draw. Tammy with a straight draw, though.
Raji with 2 pair.
Oh, yeah, I didn't see that.
Sneaking on in there.
All in.
Did Tammy say let's get it over with?
Yeah, I believe so.
Well,
There
not
she-
yet.
Yeah.
And she's still going to hang out.
Sometimes you just got to say, what the hell?
Been there. Been there for shout. Well, Tammy's back at it. She's got some fighting chips again. When we get a chance, if we can throw up the chip counts, that'd be lovely. Mav still kicking butt, taking names at the top. Rajiv, though, is our second biggest winner.
He's up 250 after being down over 100.
Alan's stuck about about $92 or so. Brandon must have added on, so he's at 172 now, and
Yes.
Dan's our biggest loser, or second biggest loser behind Tammy.
Yeah, I think Brandon must have threw another 100 in there because he was around 70.
I really don't understand how you guys in chat come up with some of this stuff. You guys are insane. You guys should just all be writing like comedy for like SNL or something.
I'm not sure about Brandon's lay down there.
It went quick. What do you have again?
He had ace-9, and it was a...
I mean, Dan did raise under the gun +1. I guess ace
Oh,
nine
so
does.
I misread the position.
Yeah, I think
Okay.
ace nine shrinks up a tidbit.
Yeah. No, I thought Dan was making like a button or cutoff raise.
20.
Good start for our buddy. Dan bets quick, doesn't he?
Oh yeah.
Waste little time. Let's see. Maverick won a bunch of money early on. Not a bunch. He won about 120 or so with 7 deuce. He took a nice pot off of Brandon. And then he had King Queen versus Tammy's King 10 on a King high flop. He stacked her there. Then he proceeded to have Kings the very next hand. Then he had aces like 5 hands later. So the deck's basically been hitting Mav so far tonight. And also, he played a 7 deuce well. So he's just making it happen. Looks like Dan is actually going to put the straddle on this hand.
I was gonna say earlier, when he gets stuck too, he wants to create big pots. If he gets anything in any hand right now, he's going to be shipping it, I would imagine. Alan picking up another big hand here.
Raise it up. 25 now.
The honeys are back again.
Raised it.
Has there ever been an
25.
all girl female group called the Honeys?
Not that I know of.
We'll start one. We just all wear like all the different suits. You want to be hearts or diamonds?
Me?
Yeah.
Diamonds.
Okay.
I have no heart.
Damn it! You beat me to it. We actually we caught up with Tammy beforehand. Have I used that line yet? We've caught up with people. I think I've used it every time. We talked to Tammy earlier on about what it's like to be the only woman player the majority of the time at the table. So maybe after this hand, we can cue that up and see what she had to say. Yeah, I don't think White Drake's played too many hands. I kind of thought he was going to be getting after it a little bit more often than he is, but I think he's just kind of chilling.
He's picked his spots, but when he's done it, when he's played it pretty well.
Right on cue, right? Asking you shall receive, chat.
Just limps there with ace 10 suited.
Option. 5 more. Call.
Dan just made it 7?
Yep.
22 is the bet.
Things are getting wacky. Things are getting wacky. People are just saying whatever and like, oh yeah, I'm getting it in. No big deal.
If Dan flops any part of this board or any draw, it's getting in there. I'm making a prediction.
All right, $88 in the middle already.
Any part, any draw.
4. Play it. Check.
So I think Chris was the first person to say what the hell. And
Yeah.
he flops all the kings.
It's always nice.
Sure.
25.
How does he play this?
Call. Hold.
I actually like that.
I do too. I think Rajiv's raise looks so fishy that he's just gonna let him do his thing. Just check call. Just let Rajiv just keep barreling away. Is it $20? 25.
25.
Interesting sizing.
If a jack pills here on the river, that could be ugly, because he may make a huge bet at it.
Well, he's got a pair of threes now.
Check.
It's like Jerry was talking about 50 cents for a second.
How much do you raise here?
My first thought was just like big and awkward, But now I'm thinking like kind of smallish, like 130. And just like give Rajiv. I guess maybe you can click it back. Let Rajiv think he has some sort of like fold equity left, and maybe make Rajiv like stuff in the middle, something really strange like that.
And I was thinking exactly the same thing because he's shown that he would be willing to.
Yeah, Rajiv still got 319 back, so.
Great. 135.
Oh my gosh, nailed it.
Yeah, you were way off.
Yeah. Honestly, though, I mean, I don't think Chris is ever folding a king here. But if Rajiv shipped, I definitely think Chris would have to think about it for a decent second or two.
I think he would almost snap call him.
Just because the line that Rajiv took, like,
Yeah.
who limps 3 bets and bets quarter. Interesting.
Did he pull back his chips?
Looks weird. Looks weird. You asked for a nap and I don't have a computer.
No, he must not have.
So it must have subtracting, we must have had 319 after the 85. Oh, if we could get into Rajiv's head, that would be amazing. While we do that, thank you, Tindler Kindle, for the follow. What do you guys think in chat? If he ships it, is it a clear-cut call by Chris? Or do you think you have to think about it for a minute? What are your thoughts? Oh, he just flats. You talk about a jack being a bad card in a river. I guess the 3 was too.
I think the 3 and he goes broke. Wow. I mean the jack and he goes broke. If he's gonna call that much with the 3.
I think Dan was just like, didn't you say what the hell pre-flop? Like, sure.
That's a pretty good pot for what the hell.
I know, I didn't know.
Oh my gosh.
I do dumb shit.
This is like bing, 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 bing in the chat right now.
No, I thought you meant to draw 5 white.
Well, he must have put him on a deuce.
Oh, did you hear that just now?
What's that?
So pre-flop, Chris is asking him, did you mean to throw out 5 white chips, aka blue chips, dollar chips, and instead he threw out too many? Maybe he thought he called, but he raised on accident. And Rajiv's like, no, I meant to do that. And Chris is like, oh, fair enough.
Interesting.
So here with Tammy now, and Tammy, people want to know, what's it like being relatively the only woman that plays on the table against a bunch of other guys?
Oh, I really don't think about it like that. It's just poker. You know, men or women.
You heard it here first, though. She doesn't care. Man, woman, child, she'll take her money from anybody. Here we go.
Yeah.
Now, is this how, I mean, the Ace King, or the 7 Deuce just keeps ending up happening against monsters.
Mav got rid of Ace Jack like it was 6-3 or something
Yep.
there.
He knows that Mike's only played, a handful of hands here. I might be a noob, and correct me if I am. It wouldn't be the first time. I'm just getting it in. I'm finding a way to get it in with Ace King.
Because right here, very well could get taken away from him here.
As Antonio always says, Mr. Esfiandari, it's really hard to make a pair. Now you're out of position.
55.
You're just getting barreled again.
In his defense,
All in.
Mike,
Holy potato salad. Didn't see that coming.
nice play.
Super
I didn't
sick
see
play.
that coming either.
I guess I will put on my fake cap and I will tip it to Alan. Well done, my man. I guess he had a plan.
Yes, he did, evidently.
Who needs a pair when you got a pair, right? This is what we call Hollywood.
Yeah,
Well, actually, you know what? It's 115 to win 300. I mean, it's not quite the right price, but maybe he's thinking about, like, heck. He goes, really? Really? Other guys win with 7 deuce, and I'm the one that loses almost $100.
Well, Dan lost a big pot too.
That's true.
Not quite that big though, because the 2 players he was in against didn't have a whole lot. Interesting way of playing that. Worked out real well. He won more money with it than I would have, because I probably would have re-raised pre-flop.
But that's where the fun dynamic comes in. The 5 bet with the deuce 7. Woohoo!
Good.
Maverick limping. Don't see that very often.
Limp parade.
Nobody wants to punish the limpers.
I'm gonna take the
6-7 off.
Oh, I thought he flopped it. I was like, you son of a bitch.
Check.
Alan does flop top pair here, and doesn't bet it.
Dan with the best flush draw, I believe, and the straight draw.
But Brandon with the check mark.
Call.
Dowland call there? Yes, he did.
Fold. Jack. Jack.
Jack is gold. Brandon finally wins a pot.
Oh wait, no, it was clean. See that?
Is that the first one?
Small blind, big blind.
I think so.
Yeah, it might be. If it's not, it's been a while.
We're only an hour and 48 minutes in, you know. You gotta crawl before you can walk.
Yeah, it's always fun to win one hand every 2 hours.
Hey everybody, we got Brandon here with us. Brandon is a dealer at local area games. We're gonna ask him real quick, what's it like to be a dealer versus a player at the table?
The biggest difference is the money. If the money's yours, it's a bigger deal. If it's not yours, you can sit there and ask people why they folded, why this, why that. But it's your money. You're gonna play how you want. I just like getting on the other side of the table.
You think it's easier to berate players when you're a dealer?
No, but when I'm a player, there's no limit. Literally.
All right, guys, you heard from Brandon. We're gonna see him at the table later on.
Suited Dan here with the 7 deuce again, makes it 11. Alan calls with 5-6 suited, and Tammy has ace jack. Looks like she's gonna re-raise.
Raise it up. Gonna be 17 more if you want to play. Call.
And Dan just calls.
28.
28 all day?
28 all day.
Sorry, I didn't have my shoes off.
Yep. 3 players, 28 all day. 3 players. There we go. You're first. Check.
Alan with second pair. Tammy with 2 overs, and Dan with absolutely nothing and only has 58 behind.
30.
Well, Dan just flatted a raise with 7 deuce again. He raised, Tammy re-raised out of the big blind, and he flatted, I think, $27 raise.
Live straddle.
Playing 7 deuce, I can't get
10 to go, live straddle. Straddle it again.
Ooh, much better.
We've got the. Is that a straddle or a double? We got a double.
Okay.
We got a double straddle.
We got a double. We got a double.
10 to go, live straddle.
All that double trouble.
Dan's gonna ship it. Yep. I was just gonna say, if Dan gets anything at all, it's getting in there.
Sure.
58.
Alan's gone. Tammy's gone. Mike is not.
Call.
He has not shown his card. There they are.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's not. Oh wow.
Shh. Well, I guess he's down to 2 outs. At this point, he's.
Well, he could
Look
get,
at that ace from
clubs
space.
or sevens. Everybody wanting to see what Dan's got. Well, let's see if we're gonna get Dan back here in the booth real soon.
Dan kind of looks like he pooed his pants. We'll see how he looks if an ace flops. But now I think he's like super dead.
A king here would be great for him.
Extra outage. Oh, so close.
King or an ace here for Dan.
Oh, bink. Oh, he should be so happy. We'll see how chatty he gets after this.
Check. Ship it. Ship it.
Oh, send it.
There he is. He went from poopy pants to just like losing his mind.
The tables have turned.
Oh my gosh.
Dreams can come true.
That is awesome.
That's suited Dan's special day. Getting it in, absolutely awful, and sucking out.
You can't help but smile for the guy. Look at him. He's beaming. He's just so stinking happy. Like, we're happy for him. He's our man, you know? He's usually sitting right next to us. So it's hard not to have a rooting interest for our beloved suited Dan. So I hope everyone in chat agrees and is is happy for him as well. I know Maverick and Mike aren't so happy for him, but having Dan again, look at that. He's shooting off, I don't know, bow and arrow or something.
Oh, yeah.
He's getting his what's homeboy's name from Walking Dead? Daryl, getting his Daryl on. Oh, don't start with this is rigged. The chat can't handle it. We'll break the internet if we start talking like that. Wow. It would happen to one of our own, you know?
Yeah, exactly.
It's not like Tammy just sucked out with, like, you know, ace high and counterfeited people.
Call. Raise it up. 17. Call. 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 4 players.
4 ways here. Mike decided not to give his 9s back. Doesn't flop all that groovy.
Let's see what we got. Mav here with second pair. And checks around.
Good card for Brandon. If he wanted anything, that's the card he's looking for.
20. Call. Heads up.
And a big old brickaroni.
25.
And Brandon leads out for 25.
Wow.
Talk about the
kind of odd bet there.
The value bluff. I mean, 25 into what, 108?
Yeah, I was going to say, I don't think it'll work.
Brandon just has to hate Maverick. I think if Maverick was a smaller in stature gentleman, I think Brandon might be giving him the the verbal ones and twos. But I don't think too many people talk crud to our beloved Maverick.
Well, let him put a bad beat on me once, and we'll put a stop to that. No, I don't know. I'm not usually going to bluff into the guy that's just raking every pot.
Raking every pot, and that showed the lead on the hand. I mean, like, I guess Mavericks is bluffing some percentage of the time, but what a peculiar spot to try to define your hand. It just didn't quite add up, in my opinion.
Sure. Mark, you want to cover this?
Call. Call.
And the limp parade starts. I think Rajiv is having another cupcake.
Oh, yep. Get it, Rajiv.
He finished the stump, I think.
Check.
Mike with the only ace here. Anybody else got anything at all? Rajiv with
13.
bottom pair.
13 rounds.
Probably needs to wash his hands.
Yeah, he didn't want to mess around with bottom pair there. He's too busy eating.
Well, last time he had a cupcake, he had a little bit of a sugar rush and kind of went a little crazy there. So let's see if this happens again.
Yeah, I think that sugar rush went out there when he spiked that 3 on the river.
My mama always told me you can't have half a cream pie. If you're gonna eat it, eat all of it.
That's hey. Not much I can say to follow that up.
I think Dan heard that one.
Welcome to the Poker Penthouse. I'm Paul, being a dealer for about 4.5 minutes.
There's Jerry's clone, Paul Moskowitz. Thank you for all the new followers tonight, guys. We much appreciate it. The guy in the tablet, that's the one, the only Gooch.
Alright, let us know when the cards are ready.
Heavy on the ooch.
Alright, Dan. Raise to 7. Call. Fold. Call. Call.
They should do a flip. We should start doing flips every so often. If we do a 6-max show, I will not be in the booth. I will be on the table. I'll put that in. I'll put that in the air for everyone to call me out on it.
That would be fun. To do a 6-max.
We can tell we have a new dealer in there.
18.
Brandon with top pair. Anybody else? Rajiv with second pair.
I actually like that bet size too. Nothing too crazy.
Rajiv call. Chris fold. Heads up. Check.
Love the game. Are you from around here? Do I know who you are?
Check.
And it checks down.
But Brandon's gonna scoop another one. Someone should tilt him when he's in a pot and say they're a Michigan fan. See what he does.
If you and your friends would like to play at the Poker on Air Penthouse Studio and have your game broadcast to the world, just give us a call. your friends or league can rent our studio and play on our brand new custom-built RFID poker table, while we capture all the fun and action using 7 high-definition cameras and our live stream studio switcher. Play live while our commentators call all the action and bring your game to life. So if it's your league's final game of the season, or you and some friends just want to have fun, the Poker on Air studio is available to you. We can even take our show on the road and broadcast live from your event or casino. The graphics and sponsors on this custom traveling table can be changed to meet the needs of your event. Even better, if you would like a custom RFID table built for you or your venue, or would like to become a Poker on Air Broadcast City franchise, we can help you with that request as well. For more information, just give us a call at the number on your screen or email us at producer@pokeronair.com. Poker on Air, let's deal you in.